Many years ago, carbon fibre wheel sets would have cost an absolute fortune and nearly bankrupt you. These days, thankfully, the prices are much lower and much less likely to lead to a divorce. So that's a good thing. The wheels in question today are the brand new Roval C38 and they cost $999 or £1,150 here in the sunny UK. So in this video, we'll go through the details on them, the technical details. I'll tell you what they're like to ride, having ridden them for the last month or so, and go through everything you need to know really, and whether they are worth spending the money on. It's a question I get asked a lot. Should I spend £1,000 or thereabouts on a set of carbon wheels for my road bike? Well, by the end of the video, we'll hopefully have an answer. So let's dive in. Since these new wheels are tubeless ready, I've naturally been using them tubeless with these Goodyear Eagle F1 tyres and Orange Seal, the sponsor for today's video. Orange Seal is a premium, eco-friendly, non-corrosive sealant that doesn't dry up in the tyres and cause asteroids, so it lasts longer between top-ups, meaning you can spend more time riding your bike and less time maintaining your tubeless tyres. Win-win. It's also available in two versions. The regular seal with bigger holes and slices, while the endurance version lasts longer between top-ups, lasting twice as long as the regular version. There's a link in the description down below to find out more and to buy some for yourself. Okay, back to the review. Firstly, they look good, don't they? And definitely suit the tarmac much better than the alloy wheels it came with. You might have seen my review on this Specialized Tarmac SL7 Comp a few weeks ago, link above in case you missed it. And while I loved the bike, the performance of the bike, my main complaint was the low-grade alloy wheels it came with. As the name implies, C38, they are a 38mm deep carbon rim. So shallower than the 45 or 50, that's a lot more commonplace in the road bike market and certainly in the pro peloton. They're also fashionably wide as well, with a 21mm internal rim width, which plays really well with wide tyres. These, for reference, are a 28, and we have a nice smooth transition from the carbon to the rubber. Roval also says, as well as using them on a road bike, you use them on a gravel bike as well, and that they're tough and durable enough. I didn't try them on a gravel bike, I use them primarily on a tarmac road race bike here. The rims are a hooked, clincher and tubeless compatible design. They come with rim tape fitted and the box includes valves so you can go tubeless if you want. But because they're hooked, you can use clincher tyres and latex or plastic or butyl inner tubes, whatever you prefer. And I know lots of people aren't ready for the transition to hookless and tubeless, so these are a good option. Give that upgrade path down the road if you want it, but you can use inner tubes, it's all fine, it's all gravy. The rims are laced to DT Swiss 370 hubs, and the rear hub, compatible with Shimano and SRAM, uses a star ratchet design, so fast engagement when you come off freewheeling and get back into power, you want the free hub to engage very quickly, so a nice free hub. And DT Swiss are highly regarded for reliability and easy serviceability of these hubs. The spokes, 24 in each wheel, are DT Swiss competition and they're round spokes rather than aero, which is a shame, but we have Prolock external nipples, so nice, easy reliability, easy to service and get spares for as well. On the scales, well my scales at least, they weigh 1,571 grams, a little less than the 1,600 gram claim weight by Roval. Switching from the aluminium wheels that came on this bike to these carbon fibre wheels really highlights the attraction of such an upgrade. The bike just feels so much quicker. Higher speeds are easier to hold, and I can see that from the power meter. Less power is required at higher rolling average speeds. So if you like riding fast and you're racing, the carbon fibre wheel upgrade is an easy one to make. Not cheap, but definitely gives you that boost in speed you want if you like riding fast. The shallower rim has several benefits. Keeps the weight pretty low, but they're not super light, so they won't hold you back on the climbs at all. And they are great for all-round riding. And by that I mean riding undulating roads with lots of climbing, descending, roads that are never flat, just up and down all the time, like they are here in the Cotswolds. And on that sort of terrain, the shallower rim works well. Lower weight, nice and stiff. And another benefit of the shallow rim is how good they are in crosswinds and generally windy conditions. and definitely more stable than most deeper section rims you can buy, unless you go to an expensive design like the Zipp NSW with a sawtooth rim profile. On flatter roads, where aero and speed are the main concerns, normally a deeper section rim will be faster, but Roval says these wheels are just as aero as many other deep section rims. And personally, I'm not so sure about that. Based on my testing of other deeper section rims, these don't feel as outright fast when you're going 40, 45k an hour plus compared to deeper section wheels. But they are still fast, and you really need to be pushing them hard before you find the limits of your wheels. I mean, you don't find the limits of them, they just don't seem to give you the same advantage that a deeper section rim does. But for rolling roads with lots of punchy climbs, fast descents and tight corners, the stiffness, the low weight and the stable handling of the shallow rim is definitely a benefit of this design. So the performance is impressive then, but how do they compare to other wheels in this price range? The most obvious comparison are the Zipp 303S wheels launched last year, my review is linked above. Like Roval, these are a new lower price offering from a company best known for its high-end and expensive wheels. In sheer performance terms, the 303s just have the edge in my opinion. They feel better at high speeds due to the extra rim depth. Meanwhile, the wider internal rim profile works better with wide tyres when you embrace low pressures. However, the big advantage the Rovals have is compatibility with clincher tyres and inner tubes. So if you're not ready for tubeless and hookless yet, these are a better option. And it's also worth adding, there are now lots of cheaper carbon wheels from lesser known brands, such as the £700 Vail wheels I reviewed a little while ago. And when it comes to riding, they are very impressive. But with big brands like Roval and Zipp making serious inroads into the £1,000 wheel market, I fear for the future of smaller brands. The Roval C38s offer all the performance you want from a carbon fibre wheelset. They're reasonable weight, good aerodynamics, good crosswind stability, easy setup with the tubeless tyres, and great reliable DT Swiss hub internals as well. And they look pretty good too. And to answer my opening question of whether spending £1,000 or thereabouts on a set of carbon wheels for your road race bike is a good upgrade, well, if you want to go fast, you want an instant injection of speed, then yes, they are worth the money. And they look amazing as well. Did I mention that? Probably a few times already, but they do look good and they are fast. Of that, there is no doubt. Anyway, hopefully you enjoyed watching the review, and if you did, hit the like button, subscribe if you haven't already, follow me on Instagram and Twitter, and I'll see you all again next time. Thank you so much for watching. I'm off for a little spin in the sunshine.